Kia ora, dear listener or viewer, and welcome back to Zealand. Fair warning, Zealand is set within a post-apocalyptic world, and so we will be exploring some of the darker natures of humanity. If you are squeamish or the idea unsettles you, please take your chance now to walk away. For now, we return to Zealand.
Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Zealand. This is part 4, our final part for chapter 1, the first of our season 4.
Right, so the plan has been made to get the NPCs off to safety while these guys go check out Auckland. So what has happened is that Jake, Dan, Rich, and Rycon has gone to Dad in the truck. No one still asked him his name. They've gone to Dad and they've explained, broadly speaking, just explained him the plan. Quick stop, quick north. He won't know where, but they will just be making a detour, then south to Auckland, straight to the harbour bridge. And he's happy about it. As long as they arrive, when he arrives, he gets his mansion, whether he's locked up in the back or not. And he tells them that he's absolutely fine just being chained up in the back, just as long as his kids are safe. That's his only concern. So, everyone in the house, on the other hand, not happy, but understanding. They know Jake wants to go south. They know he wants to get his wife. Dan and Verdant, they need to find out what happened to Max, but they need to look after the kids. So, after another teary farewell at the grave, everyone starts loading everything up, putting it in the back of the truck. It starts, and we're off. A quick stop to get the trolleys. And you want to take the trolleys themselves in, or just the goods in the trolleys?
Might as well take trolleys.
If they can fit, yeah.
Because if we're going to move things again, it's just easy to move two trolleys.
Put the trolleys in, wrap them with the rope and all the other straps and things that are in there so they're secure, and we're off again. And first stop is to go to Matakana, because there's that truck that someone left there that could be of use, and let's see if Frank can fix that before they head off to Port Albert. So, Mr. Mapman, would you take us to Matakana?
I sure can.
And who's driving? Who wants to drive?
I will drive.
I think you've got more truck experience, right? Yeah.
Right.
It'd be funny if there's still one of those buskers in Medicana. Markets or something. Still like, no one's around.
Oh, it's Saturday, yeah. No kind of markets. We're cool.
Right. Trucker Rycon brings us into being sort of like, who's because there's two other seats in the cab. Who's riding shotgun and who's pig in the middle?
Me, I'll be shotgun.
Race living over.
I'd be trying to sort some of the stuff in the basket so that in the carts, so that the survival stuff that we'd probably leave with the NPCs.
Okay.
Try and shift that all into one thing, so we can just go. Here's your survival cart, and this is any petrol we manage to take or stuff that we might want to take to Auckland is easier to lift.
And the NPCs will help you with that. So then I would say, Rich, you're then pig in the middle with shotgun.
Yeah, I'm the smallest.
Right, so Jack, you like direct Rycon where to go. You know-ish. You've seen it?
Yeah, I was there.
Right, so you know exactly where it is. And it's at the roundabout?
Yes.
Right, so from which road do you come down?
We would be coming down from this road.
No,
Okay.
the other one.
No.
The one down here?
Yeah, that one there.
Okay, that's a much better one. Right,
We'll
so
be going up that one. That's Medicana Bay Road, that hobby strip.
okay, so as you zoom in a little bit, right, as you come around that last corner and then head onto the straight, where you can see from your high vantage point in the cab, climaxes of anticlimax. There's no truck.
Yeah.
The path through is clear, but the truck ain't there.
It'd be pretty hard to miss as well because it was a gaudy thing with like gold detailing and.
Is there like tire marks going anywhere?
Yes. So you can see so I'm guessing you stop, you get to have a bit of a look around. You can see the screech of the skid marks where it crashed, and then you can see that with all the rain and the mud and everything that has been here, roll an investigation check. +10. And anyone else who wants, say anyone in the cab, because you in the back probably would stay to keep it secret where you are.
Past 19.
Past 19, you think it's head down past where it says the local food kitchen.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I'll just say, let's just turn right and we'll drop them off.
Turn right and drive another.
To Port Albert.
12 kilometres or so.
To Port Albert, yeah.
Yeah, okay. It sounded like you were talking about the end of the road.
What?
Don't worry. I'll turn right. I was like, turn right and drop them off. I was like, okay, just on the side. What?
Yeah, right.
I was real confused.
We'll pretend this is Port Albert.
Yes.
There's some water.
Yeah.
Right there.
Just follow that road. The boat's down there.
I will attempt to navigate as best I can through cars and whatever else I can.
That truck came all the way through that way, so
yeah,
I think
so
it'll be pretty good.
Kind of
So,
Way you guys?
Okay, that is a fair
That's a
distance.
long drive,
So
yeah.
it is a.
You'd follow the truck, wouldn't you, up through walks?
It's right up around to Whangarepo and then around to Wellsford.
Wellsford.
And of course, Jake having been through here as well,
Yes.
he would sort of go up there, and then you two titles have come down this way from Port Albert to Wellsford. You know the way. And as you go, one thing you do notice.
One thing, when we drove past that giant bull that Verdant shot, okay,
In Wellsford.
we killed that.
Huh?
Just point out there.
Are you taking us through Wellsford?
It'd be the most direct route, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Through
We'd
Wellsford
have the map. We'd have the map. Sorry.
Okay.
Because I don't know where Port
I know,
Albert is.
I-
I literally have no idea where Port Albert
Okay,
is.
cool. I'll drive towards Wellsford.
Previous GM, is there something in Wellsford that because I never went. Remember,
Last time they left here, they were shot at violently by a person. It's just something I think that might trigger in his memory that there was a man that
'Cause I
was
was
using explosives and...
Also a town hall full of unmoving mannequins / zombies.
I mean, like...
you go around Wellsford.
Yeah. I'm driving, I'm just like, Wellsford, it's got bastards have been there. Jake's just like, there's something
happened there. What was it?
So I guess we would probably come.
Skirt Wellsford.
More up in the direction of Tiana.
Yeah. And then.
I always pictured there would be like a dummy on the outskirts of town, and you're like,
Not again.
Frank! Oh, right. I'm hearing ghosts.
Okay, so you get to Port Albert, and one thing I've noticed here is that there aren't as many undead as you would expect. You know, you've slept at night, and that smoke has been all present.
Can we still see it?
Yes.
Okay.
And for those who were standing watch at night, even though it was rainy, it was drizzly, you could see a faint glow. So it's not as bad the smoke now because it has been a whole night of rain, but you can still see it at the back. So you expect that it's done the job you hoped it would, and any of the undead you do see in the fields, the shamblers or the ones that do just run, they seem to be heading east.
As we're just driving along, I'll just kind of look back towards Jake, look across to Jake and just say, I'm guessing the fire was Skulk, right?
Yeah, he didn't even think twice about it.
Some things don't change.
When all you have is a hammer. Right, so you do make it to Port Albert, and from here, Dugdale does know the way. And even because you came here yesterday, day before,
Yeah, day before.
even here you can see, there's there weren't that many undead to begin with. It's not the most populous of areas, really. It's a glorified port. It looks almost entirely deserted. And suspiciously so.
I don't think too much about it probably because it was quite quiet when we were there. Apart from those woods that night, we managed to survive there for 4 years. So I probably wouldn't. We're just going to be looking around a lot. Probably quite emotionally, just thinking about the time I was spent there, kind of thing. But then,
Yeah. Even the corpses you see as you drive past are either skeletons, or
Pieces.
almost there. You can see there's no fresh corpse around from at least the path you take. I'm guessing like the main, quickest, shortest distance.
The ones with the least amount of cars blocking the roads or anything like that.
So like from what you can see, they buggered it. Like something either buggered them off. You presume the fire, or something just hasn't been here in a while.
It's good for driving a big loud truck through here.
Was it this empty when you guys were here?
Didn't stick around long enough to see. I came through with him late at night. It works for us for now. Boat's not far from here. And I'll take us as close as I can towards the river, the inlet, and stop the truck just a little bit ways away from it.
When we back the truck up, so when we open the back, there's no distinct things they can remember. Back up to like a brick wall, so when they look out, all they see is a brick wall.
There aren't many walls around it. It's pretty open.
Okay.
Like it's.
They would just see a river and fields.
Yeah.
No street signs in.
Okay. I'll stay in the cab for now. There's two. No, there's a dinghy nearby. I think it's covered. You covered yours, right?
Tarp, yeah.
Okay. Covered tarp down by the shore. Do you want to show them where it is?
Yeah,
I'll stay
I can do that.
in here in case we need to book it.
Intuition.
Alright, go for it.
Can't trust Scott.
That's a fail.
All right, what were you looking for?
Whether he had any ulterior motives.
You
to
think
staying?
he does?
It's 69.
Oh, you say he's got some very, very ulterior motives for saying. Oh, yeah. But you think something's going on. You think that man is lying through his teeth.
You do notice one small little thing though. I have a name tag on the inside of the coat that I kind of just wear around the Spanish breastplate. It's a name tag, and it's one that you've seen before.
Oh, it's a little mate.
Forget the name, but
Yeah.
Frank, I think his name was Frank.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I can't remember his last name right
Frank, yeah.
Frank Mick something.
now. Yeah.
Mine has a random army name because we got given full army gear. So and it's full stuff. I've got so you guys know. Got all this stuff.
That's
Battle
Rich.
dress uniform.
Like something.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Rich is in like
Full
New
on.
Zealand Army gear.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
army helmet, goggles, filter mask, Kevlar vest, shin pad, double pads, a backpack, a camp stove, canisters. So got the Kevlar's good.
Yeah, same. I got Kevlar as well. So is Nick.
Ding ding.
Got
I'm
the
a
blade.
conquistador.
All right. Let's get these people on and.
So everyone does get out of the truck. You know, I mean, it's one of those things where you can see the relief to get out of this bloody hot truck driving in the middle of the bloody day, but also it's like, you know, this could be the last time. And there's a few, you know, awkward farewells. Frank does say to you, Lord, that he'll try to stick by the coast. So that if anything happens, go up the west coast of New Zealand. Somewhere along there, you will find them. And he goes, can I keep a walkie?
Yeah.
And it's a 300-meter radius. Now, if you're ever in a port, anything on the west coast, just try us.
All right.
I say something to Frank, like, try Whittle.
Wood Hill?
Yeah.
Thanks. Anything else you can...
There's some stuff around there, man. Like it's isolated, but there's a military base. It could be useful, but be careful around there because I don't know what's the deal with the barrier people that you guys have been talking about.
Yeah, we haven't had a big experience with...
Yeah, there's some small bases around there, so it could be useful. I don't know, but good luck.
Thank you. And so you get one trolley off, and the other trolley you're going to keep, or you give them both trolleys and just backpack your stuff? What was your idea?
So we I'd assume because the backpacks were also full of supplies, we probably would have tried to clear those out so we're only taking the stuff that would be
Necessary.
Yeah. So we're not taking huge supplies of food and medicine and stuff, which they'd probably want to hang on to because they're going to be on a boat.
Oh, you will also notice there is a much larger boat next to the one in question that they're heading to. It's a
How much
two-mast. like nice blue paint job that's peeled away.
So not a nice
and just
blue
like
paint job.
slightly. It looks like it's recently painted. Just something on the side that says the Odyssey.
But that's not the one that they're not going to that nice.
They're not going to that one.
Well, when you drive away, screw it, I'll take the Odyssey. Okay, so you guys help with both trolleys off. Another awkward farewell, and then they follow Richard to the boat. One thing you did notice was as soon as you opened the doors and everything, he would have asked you actually. I was going to ask Nick or Vedant. Dad would have said, put their hoods. Like they're all wearing hoods. He says, put their hoods up and covers. Make sure they can't see outside the truck.
The kids.
Yeah.
All right.
And as soon as your doors are opened, he just head down, eyes closed the whole time.
All right.
Okay. Do you wave them off as they? Is it a motorboat or is it a sailboat?
Sailboat.
Okay. Right. As they try and push it off from shore, get a bit of wind in there. Frank does his best. He's not the best sailor, but he has learned a thing or two in the past 5 years.
They don't beat shit in the first 5 minutes. All right.
Right.
You watch it just.
Yeah, he just sails it straight into the opposite side of the river, but it does slowly with the.
Instantly explodes.
Yeah. With the current, it starts drifting, and they all wave. Very cliche Titanic type thing. Bye. On the back of the ship, but slowly but surely it takes a while to get the current to get them going. But eventually they do go, and Frank takes the helm, and everyone else heads back inside into the boat. And you're all standing there on the shore next to your truck.
I'm just waiting for Jake to start to come back towards the truck.
Right. Oh, right, yeah, because you never got out.
Yeah, I've kept it running the whole time.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid it's not going to start again.
Okay.
Head back to the truck.
The rest of the PCs and NPCs head back to the truck.
What
Nick
NPCs
and
are
Vedant.
left?
No, the one on stage.
Hostages.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the hostages are, but they're
Yeah.
chained in. I mean, Nick and Vedant. Plus these three.
But they have those NPC personalities.
NPCs.
Yeah. All right, they start heading back to the truck. Rycon.
Just so you know, there was a future in which we got on that boat there and we joined them. I hope this one doesn't end too badly.
So do I.
Amen.
Alright, I don't want to say... Right, no, I won't say anything.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Let's rock and roll.
Right, as the truck moves back south, and you in the back with Vedant and Nick, do you talk to Dad and the kids? He's just once it closed, he just asks you, hey, can you just get the hoods off? It's really bloody hot in here.
Yeah.
But at all, do you talk to him now? So since now it's no NPCs here, it's just you, Nick, and Vedant.
Probably not for the first while. Yeah, probably just sit in awkward silence for quite a long time.
Pretty tense.
And then I would eventually probably ask, when you started working for these guys, was it completely free choice, or because it was the best option for your kids?
Little column A, little column B. We were brought in. We got processed. So they asked me what I could do. I said, I'm a recreational hunter. I do a bit of trapping, a bit of fishing. They gave me a choice. I could either stay on the bridge and fish for them, or I could go out hunting.
How are the dogs doing, by the way? How's that dog doing?
I'm guessing they would have been nice to the dogs and at least catch an eye on them, give them food and water with this long trip because it's bloody hot.
Yeah.
The one dog he's awake, but he's not doing well. He's still very whimpery and things, but he doesn't look like he's about to die. But you're not a vet.
Yeah.
So he says I've got like a little place right off the bridge. I thought, with all the shit that's going on in there, it's best for these two to just not be on there. And hell, like you can see, we get off. We get off their land. We can go. I mean, yeah, I have to go back, but hey, a couple of days trip away. I mean, it's good for these two at least. Otherwise, they told me I would have never set foot off that bridge if I was to go fishing for them. So, hey, yes, I was forced into service, but it was my choice to do what I do. And I'll tell you what, don't regret it.
What if one day there was a better option?
There's always a better option. But, hey, it's been 2 years, and bridge is going strong. I'm not doing too badly. Hey, why would I risk it? Seriously? Hell, I drive through this place all the bloody time. You know, I go north, sometimes west coast, sometimes east coast, sometimes just like 10 minutes and I find some poor fucker, thinking he can just hide out right... Oh, I can't do this. right under our noses. I know what the place outside looks like. And yeah, my shack, way better. And from everything I hear, and I'll tell you, I don't hear a lot about all the shit that's gone down with, the Northerners, the Russians, I don't know, the helicopter people. I don't need that shit. And from what I've heard about what happened to you, don't need that shit either.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
Yeah, I don't have those. The only people trying to kill me are dead people. That's it. So, hey, a monster in front of me is way better than a knife behind my back. Would Vedant ask him anything?
He definitely would. He'd ask, how much do you know about the other groups in Auckland?
Only ones, they rat catchers go south looking for people. They find odd people here, group their family, friends, people try to string along, but only ones I know of are Eden. As far as I know, it's Eden, us, the Russians, and, the helicopter people.
Eden's still in Eden Park?
I've never been there to look. That's what they say.
By helicopter people, we mean army, or...?
You're in the front.
Yeah.
Helicopter people, are you really?
He's
got like a cup again.
Little window like this in the back.
Can I roll Finecraft in my ears?
So you don't know how much dealings between your group and Eden?
That's only what I hear from other people. I do go onto the bridge to get stuff, when they bring me stuff. So I ask, but hey, that's high level stuff, man. That's between Eddie and Ethan, I don't, what he wants to do south of the bridge, that's up to him. As long as I'm not involved. I saw Auckland once, don't need to see that shit again. It's rough in there, man.
Yeah. Don't think there'd be anything else he'd directly ask. Probably the most of without flat out throwing backstory in untrustworthy people's faces.
Right. Rycon, between you, Richard, and Jake, and the front, how do you want to get to Auckland?
Green Hat, I suppose. That's what I'd recommend.
The most direct route possible.
But I guess...
I have no idea.
The direct... you don't want to obviously go through...
Probably going to go around Wellsford again, we can presume. But from there...
we'll probably stop on it's hot in the back, so we'll stop on a couple of regular bases to air people out and stuff. And
okay, where would you want to stop? Like an hour out?
Somewhere...
The question is, once you get to sort of that slightly north of Orua, Whangaparoa areas, do you go south or do you go slightly more west?
I can go west. So
Over Dome Valley, Warkworth, Puhoi.
We don't want to go from Doom Valley.
Doom
Valley. We don't want to go through Doom Valley.
much what that.
No, we don't want to go through Doom Valley because Richard's already experienced some not good happenings in that place.
16 it is.
All right. So you go from Port Albert and you swing right, maybe say at that road just beyond Makaro where it comes down to Warkworth, you take a bit of a break, air people out the back, maybe some, gossip, see what happened in the back. Danny, just tells you everything Dad's told him. Give them a bit of water, give them some water, a bit of food. And then, is anything you want to talk about, discuss between all of you, or is it back in the truck?
When we get there, it might be ugly for a while for everyone.
I figure it's going to be pretty ugly.
I think it's a good idea if we stop somewhere soon and come up with a proper plan about how we're going in. Yeah. Otherwise, we could just get shot in the head straight away, and that's just it. We need some kind of, like I suggested before, I don't have a tattoo, so maybe there's some kind of way in. I can talk about you, Jake. And but
then if you talk about me and they're going to shoot me in the head straight away, they might shoot you in the head straight away.
There's no way for us to know. Look, people are valuable. That's one thing that I've learned, is that people are very, very valuable. And
they don't know anything about me, though. That's the thing. They know you guys.
But, I mean
they don't know damn either, so I don't know. Look at me. I'm wearing I could say I'm with the army.
You'll probably get shot straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying. I'm thinking out loud.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You should probably change before we go in.
Yeah. Or make clear that you have no association with it.
Yeah, definitely make that clear.
I'm guessing, where are you standing? Just out the back, or around somewhere away from where Dad can hear you?
Yeah, far enough away.
Okay. You just hear Dad yell out, "Oi! I need to ask you a question." Right.
Go.
Right. You all go. Or you just let Jake go.
I haven't left this driver's seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever accompanies Jake goes to the back, and you see Dad, and he just goes, "Which way are you heading into Auckland?"
That way.
Okay, so which way do you plan? Do you want to come down? So you don't want to come down to Warkworth from Kokapakapa? Do you want to head down to Oriwa, or you want to go through Kumu and then into Albany?
What's the plan? We're going to cross back through to that side, and go through the normal motorway.
I don't know where it's bad and where it's not.
Yeah, neither. Where's it bad? Where
Dan
it's
and Vidant know. Dan and Vidant know that
You guys been here?
that this way is. You'd be very lucky to get a vehicle through there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, isn't that whole area?
Yeah, Kumu is buggered.
Completely scorched.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so
I mean, you have to go through the scorch to get back to Auckland anyway, don't you?
I don't know. Have you gone along the east coast?
No, it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we
But it
can
was
go through.
as far as the eye could see, it was.
Oh yeah.
And-
yeah.
So would you want to go from that where where it forks down to Oriwa, that area from
Like head down towards
Kokapakapa,
Albany.
and then head down there and then in? Is that what you described some sort of your plan?
Yeah.
And that way we're still going through the bridge. We need to go through Greenhive.
No, we need to go to the bridge.
You want to go straight to the bridge?
Well, that's
The plan.
But we can get off at any other point on the way and take other roads.
true.
Although we don't know what the roads are
plan.
like. Yeah.
Okay. When you describe them, he says, "Okay, okay." Is it just Jake?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
He tells. He goes,
I'll be back there.
right. You both. He says, when you head south from the 16th, you head up to Oriwa. It's going to be a massive fork in the road. Don't take the left one. It's not good business down there. Hang right, skip Oriwa, go straight down, get through Albany.
What's through there?
Masses of things that don't play nice with people.
Okay.
We call them boldies. They're smart. I mean, they look like kids, but they're not kids.
Yeah, we've met them.
Right. So don't take the left, hang right, skip straight past Oriwa. That's the way I go north.
All right.
That's good to know. Thank you.
But hey, guys, if we want to stop beforehand and you guys get off and I just go there by myself with them,
No.
and if I don't radio through, then
We've got rid of the kids. They were the issue I had before. I've got no issue going in now.
Like I said, I go where he goes at this point.
There's a reason I'm here.
Alright. Should we just get old mate to drive?
Yeah, and we'll go in the back.
Can we trust him to do that, you reckon?
I
be lying
think
about
he
the
wants.
way that-
I think you can. That's the one thing you can trust him to do.
Yeah, he wants to bring us there.
So do we make it look like we're weak and captured though, or do we
No.
just say
No, we
like,
just...
We're
we
willing.
just went with him?
We're willing to come back, and while they're driving in the front, we can all talk in the back.
That sounds like
We'll swap over when we get close, right?
He knows the roads. He knows where not to go. This shit's dangerous.
Alright. Well, why don't we do it now?
Okay.
Is there some way to look through to... You can't really... Once we're in the back though, we don't know...
That's closed.
No.
It's complete. It's like a moving van. The thing is completely enclosed inside.
Is
Not
it-
the nicest thing to be in, but I mean.
Maybe I could go in the front with him or something? I don't know, like...
So,
Keep the
I'd
kid.
like
want
to
to-
keep you close to me.
Okay.
right. So, do you want his
but I
kids
just- I
with
don't know, we
him,
should
or
keep an eye on where he's going and, have a weapon on him, basically.
If he's going to take us anywhere else, then...
Yeah. I think he's gonna take. He wants. He came all that way to take people where we're going.
Like he said, this will get him a mansion.
True. And then he'll owe us.
Okay.
so you want his kids up with him, or one of you guys want to be up with him?
I think we'd maybe... Oh, I don't know. I'd suggest maybe having one of the kids, just so there's like some kind of...
Yeah.
I don't think we should have any of them in the back.
No. If
Like
yeah.
we need to make this seem voluntarily. I thought that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Well,
And
maybe
then we
If we're
can
keeping one of his kids in the back with us, that's going to make it seem like it's a hostage situation,
True,
and they're going
but
to shoot us.
we'll just stay back here for the dogs thing, because at least we know he cares about those things.
All right. You untie him.
Yeah.
He just goes.
Such a bad idea.
Going out on a limb here. Can we have our weapons back?
Yeah. I hand the knife and pistol over.
I take the rifle off.
Give it to Johnny.
If you're going to shoot us, I would have preferred you done it sooner.
Hey, like I said at the very beginning, I don't want any bloodshed.
Yeah.
And as he goes to he closes one of the panels, as he goes to the other one. But I did say you're getting in here one way or the other.
Asshole.
Right. The truck starts. It's a bumpy ride. Well, half of you already know how bumpy of a ride it is. Going in the back, the three of you, oh, it's not a nice ride.
Damn it, she's at the front.
And an indeterminate amount of time later,
I'm just kind of staring at Jake the whole freaking time.
the truck stops,
God, this is such a bad
and you feel it turn around. There's some noise outside. You can't be sure quite what it is, and the truck starts reversing. And then you hear it. Yep.
Alright, everyone ready?
I just have all my gear on.
Nick's like, everyone's sort of just at the battle ready.
Yeah.
Just in case it turns to absolute
I
shit.
have my spear just collapsed, put on either side of me,
Right.
Maybe not full battle ready.
just sitting.
And then
I'll be
nothing.
right at the front of the...
Right. Everyone here,
At the
roll
back.
perception minus 40.
Nick uses the sigil.
Minus
I will also
minus
use the
15 for him. Okay, minus 15 if you use the sigil.
Pass for Nick. And a minus 40 for me. What? Oh, I fail. I got shit.
Right. Who passed?
I do. Verdant does not.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. That was the other way around. Verdant does it. No,
The
neither
two.
of us do.
All right. So Nick is the only one who hears it. And he goes,
Surprise.
shh. And he puts his head, like his ear, right against
Verdant
the truck door. And he goes, the dad's talking to someone. What did you roll?
51.
It's another man.
Sorry. No, it's 51 plus
Minus.
15.
Wait,
What
was
that,
minus 20?
66?
Minus 20?
It was minus 40, minus 15 if you
Minus
use the
15.
sigil.
Okay.
66 then. Sorry. Because it went over 100. So.
Okay. He goes, it's another guy. All right, the kids are chipping in. I can't hear what, but...
Almost thought Verdant
Oh
had
shit, they're
crashed.
walking away. And he goes,
It's a handover.
and like he just like pushes and goes, fuck.
Not.
We just wait for now.
Right.
Wait until we hear something.
How long would you want to wait before you try something?
How hot is it getting in here?
Okay, to be fair, by now it's maybe about... are we still wintry, summery time? I can't remember.
Summer, wasn't it? Oh, actually.
Springish, I think?
How long was I back for?
Only a
This
few
is still
weeks.
start of the year.
Because it was New
First
Year's.
half of the
New
year.
Year,
It was
so
New Year's when I
this
got
is
back.
yeah, it's late summer. It's hot. It's about maybe 5ish now, so it's inside. It's pretty bloody sweltering.
Stabbing a few holes in it then to get
I
some air
take
through.
the rear side of my spear, which is kind of like shaped like a crowbar almost, and I'm going to try and place it in the little slot thing that he just slotted back. Because like, didn't he look back from the?
Oh, he
front?
opened it. Like,
Oh,
so it's like he opened it and then just
The back
made
door,
his
the
quip,
back
yeah,
door. Oh, okay,
and
right.
closed it.
I thought it was a slidey.
Yeah,
All good.
So you can close middle box. How long do you want to wait for? Because I mean, it is utterly sweltering in here. I mean,
Stab some holes in there, especially on the roof to let all the heat sort of get out.
okay. You stab some holes in there, and you can now sort of hear the ambiance, and you hear in the distance seagulls. You hear like that hum of the city, that low-level hum of there's engines, there's motors, there's things, and you hear the very distance, like what sounds like people noise, like bits of what you think is conversation. There's commotion, nowhere close to where you are. It all sounds very distant, and then time just ticks on, and it gets dark.
Well, if it was getting, because we left in the morning,
No.
few hours.
No, you left
midday.
after lunchtime.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took us a long time to dig.
Yeah,
the
so it's
grave.
only like maybe an hour.
Oh,
You
right,
think,
sorry,
and then
I
all right,
forgot.
it's getting dark now, and then it gets pitch black, and then you think they're probably going to leave you there for the morning.
Just start punching more of a hole in the roof and open it up.
As soon as when you start punching more holes in the roof, you hear footsteps on metal, and then first you go, "Fuck, where are they?" And then you hear maybe it's probably in a cab, and then you hear it's on the top of the thing. And as you poke a hole big enough to probably see through, you see a flashlight go on, look down at you, look back up, and then say, "I got one of these, shut the fuck up." And he's holding a grenade. Alright? Good. And you go thunk, 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 thunk. And you hear him because there's a big hole in there, on gravel.
He has a grenade.
So do we.
That's Verdant's line.
That's what Vidance says.
Yeah, I've got a grenade! Right. Do you want to wait until morning, or do you want to try something before then?
Start trying to. What's the ground like? What we're standing on? Is it what?
Metal.
Metal.
Are you looking for a way out?
Yeah.
It's not our option here.
Doesn't forcing your way
We
out.
don't choose anything anymore. We wait. We lost all choice when we jumped in the back of this thing. We play by their rules now.
Should we yell or something?
They know we're here. They haven't forgotten about us.
We'll just conserve our food and water and sit.
You waited a very tense night, and every so often you hear footsteps on gravel coming around you. Once whoever's on watch hears them get on the roof of the truck, you'll get awakened as a flashlight's in there for a few seconds, gets clicked off, and the man disappears again. When morning hits and light filters in through the holes.
I do want to just through the night, just trade some supplies with Verdant.
Oh yeah. You've got all the gear between you in the middle of the night. It's as pitch black as it was during the day because it's an enclosed place, but you've got time. In the morning, you know it's probably something's going to happen now. It still takes a while. The sun gets fairly high up. You think at least an hour's passed since sunrise before you hear not quite marching, but you hear on the gravel. Get first distance, then coming closer. Multiple people walking together. Yeah, don't worry. And you hear voices, and Jake, Rycon, and Nick, roll intuition, -30.
Sigil.
-5.
So I have to go 26. 50.
Pass?
No, fail.
And Nick?
I've taken my breastplate off while I've been weighing here because it's been
I'm
ridiculously
sure most of
hot.
you,
We're
you're
just,
all like,
completely stripped off.
yeah, you're all just like sitting in your undies there going, fuck this.
And I'll sigil for Nick as well. That's a fail for Nick. 49.
Okay. You don't recognize the voices or the main voice coming in. But then you hear, once again, footsteps on the roof. And the guy does like flashlight. He looks in.
Sorry, can I just remember it's the end? Can I just re-roll that?
Yeah, you go for it.
Both Nick and I?
Might as well use them.
So 18 for me. So that's pass.
Yep.
And that's a fail for Nick.
Okay. The one who's speaking the most, you're not entirely sure with that pass, but you know where you heard his voice from, and that's from the rock. He's one of those people on top. You can't quite place him. It's been 5 years, and you're like, damn, I heard that voice on the rock.
Can I try logic to remember?
Roll logic to see if you can place him, because that was the memory. See, logic, what did you roll? +8, +18.
Plus 18. What is that? That's 47 plus 25, but I'll get another sigil on that one. So what's that? 47 plus 25 is 67.
62, 72.
72. 3 pass.
3 pass. It was someone from Eddie's tent.
Eddie's 10, okay, someone right up.
Someone high up. And he stops talking. The same person who came up above said, easy way to do this. And he pulls the pen and he sticks his hand in and he says, you give any shit, I drop this. So
I'll grapple the... No way.
and because you can just look past his hand and he goes, butt naked, holding nothing. You walk out of here.
Just put my shit back on.
And he goes, you got 5 minutes to strip down, push everything to the back of this truck, and then we open it. And my hand's here the whole time. I get tired, I drop this. It gets a bit too hot, I drop this. I sneeze, I drop this. Alright? I'll take that as a yes.
I'm glad we didn't bring the kids.
Right. I'm guessing you don't all to go, no, passive resistance ain't doing this.
No.
Right. Okay. You strip off.
Non-violent protest.
Yeah. You're going to carry me out of here. The door opens.
Just quickly, while we're doing that, I just want to drink as much water and scoff as much food as I can.
Oh yeah, you've got a cover man. Yeah.
What about prosthetics? Some of us have those.
I don't give a shit. You can bring them.
God, we ought to turn one of those into a gun.
Right, the door opens and bright light filters in. I mean, you had a bit of light, but this is it still shines against your eyes. And outside, it opens up, and it's pointed straight at the harbour bridge. Yeah, we're about to finish. And it looks wild. That whole place has been covered by what looks like a shanty town, like proper squatters' camp. There's like colourful sails hanging between the wires holding up. There's even like a little house built on top of each of those things. It looks like they got like a playground, like those crappy circuses. They got the Ferris wheel on there. There's actual lights coming out, even though it's in the daylight. You see, it's a hustle and a bustle of a little, almost a town now. You can't drive through it. That's how packed the crappy buildings that's just been like put on there. And as you walk out, you turn to the guy opens up, goes, and he points to your right. And as you clamber out, you see a group of men there, and one man, shorter than the rest, very sickly looking, but still quite portly, dressed in a very snappy blue suit, with what looks like half his face, and that's been melted off, but now healed, says in a very croaking voice, "Hello, my duckies!" And that is where we'll end the session.
Please do join us in the next one, because, we're doing stuff and things.
Fucking A, we are.
God damn it. For now, though, I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. This has been our team of survivors, still surviving for now. And until next time, stay brave.